Well, I didn't travel much on
Flathead.
on this
When
big
you were
river
staying
here.
with Jerome.
And I stayed with my uncle Chilom, and Pete Lumper was next.
Yeah.
When it was Chilom and Louis, my uncle, Louis Cullooyah. And I'd catch the bus and I'd go down to Perma. I'd get off in Perma and I'd walk down. Sometimes I'd go down with Granjo, leave me down there, and I'd walk back up. I used to go up to Battle Creek too, way up by Louis Fires.
Oh,
There was a lot of beaver in there then, mink, muskrats. There wasn't very much sand. Cost was for the fur, Sometimes you get a quarter for a muskrat, $5 for a mink, $5, $10, $15 for beaver. Well, it used to take me about three or 4 days to take my time. I was sticking for my lunch. Stickerman.
yeah.
There used to be a lot of them in Missoula. We'd go get a big block, for $1.50, but this big. I take a knife and just pound the hell out of it. Get it all, bust it up, and maybe a hammer, break it up.
Is that what you took to the river with you?
Yeah, I have a whole back for.
Oh.
See, that lasts a long time. You get a big chunk in your mouth, you chew on it while you're traveling. I had a gun, 22 rifle, and pack sack, and traps, bait. I'd camp someplace below Dixon. What was that fur buyer's name?
Birch.
The guy who used to buy huckleberries.
Birch.
Yeah. I'd go by there. Sometimes it'd be gone. Sometimes I'd go broke, and I'd have to have something. Maybe I'd sell maybe a couple of muskrats, maybe 50 cents. Well, the stuff was cheap that time. Candy bars, and gum. I didn't smoke that time. I chewed, beech nut, sweet, that stuff, sweet, You like to be sama. You remember him?
Yeah.
When you spit it, you just dusted it. Oh, dusted it.
We used to cut half of those days' work and stick in his
Gee.
When he spits, it'd be about a gallon. Like, oh.
I just chew. Run out of chew, you'd chew something else. Old cigar butt or something. I'd catch, sometimes I'd cross over by Birch there, cross over to Valley Creek. There was no any beaver through the valley, And I go up to Valley Creek, cross the mountain, then go back down, get back on the river by Mob Shawls. Had a beaver there, it was a big one. It was heavy. I took it down. That's when I got in trouble. Elmer Murray saw me packing it, packing that beaver, and it was in a trap, and it wasn't dead yet. He was still trying to chew himself off. I went in the water and I got a lemon club. And I did knocked my head and I still didn't die. Oh, yes, that was. And later on, when beaver got high, there's some people from Flathead Lake. They heard about the prices go up, you know, and there's a lot of beaver up in Flathead Lake and Silver Lake and Anderson and Slickups, you know him, and Slickups. They'd bring some over to us. Cullooyah and Oshanee don't trap, but they give us about 10 to him. 10 beaver to Oshanee, 10 to Lowy, 10 to me. And game warden from Polson, his name was Bob Lambeth. He'd be there, check it out, look at the hides, you know. The hide was high then, $95, $75. Beavers started coming in from outside, That's when I got in trouble. You know, I do my job, when I skin them, it's real round. And when I nail them on the board, you know, just round. And I skin it real good. And some of them white people, they skin the beaver, they're just real. You know, you can see their own cuts, you know. Bob Lambert seen that. He said, this is not yours, John. He seen that mine was mixed up in there. And he'd noticed that. He put it to one side. He said, this ain't yours, John. I can tell by the skin, and this not yours. He picked out 5 of them from the pile, put it to one side. And Bugs was his cop then, chief of police, down Dixon. He said, well, we'll fight this out in court. And if you win, we'll give you the hides back. If you lose, we'll just take the hides. We'll pay for your fine. Okay. So every Wednesday I go down Dixon, fight it out. I got that Bob Lambert was smart game warden, you know, you can tell by the way I was skinning my. Come in, man. Come in, man.
We know he's done
I got brother over there.
Oh.
Yeah, I got mixed up between them. Them 2 brothers.
You do a lot of fishing over there too, on the river?
Yeah, down there by, what do you call that bridge? It's not Sloan's Ferry Bridge, it's the one below that.
By Dixon?
No, it's way up on this side,
This?
horse, yeah.
Oh, the
They call
Buffalo Rapids Bridge? Buffalo
Oh,
Bridge?
yeah, Buffalo Bridge, that's the one. Yeah, and Benny goes down there. He goes down there all the time too. Benny Essential.
Oh.
And me and the kids. The other kids, just like me when I was young too. I don't care what kind of a fish. You know, squawfish or chitlin, they call it, they call the Cullooyah. That's whitefish, huh?
Yeah.
You know that? Chilling. Them out just in Cullooyah, you know, way by Dixon. You know Alexa.
Yeah.
You know, he's Alex Joseph, huh?
Yeah.
I had about 10 of them already. There was a lot of children right below the bridge. I'd catch them. I'd take it off and throw it. And then somebody told me, said, in Indian, said, gee, you lucky day today, huh? Told me, yeah. I didn't, I was doing it for sport, you know. Told me, you can have it all. Gee, you can limp, I think so. He lives across the bridge on it. You know where Frank, my brother Frank used to stay with him, all across the bridge.
Oh.
That long bridge and got a shack back there somewhere. Oh, I didn't look back, what's this? Lemons. Thank you. What? I couldn't catch no more, and I looked. Geez, my fish was all there yet. Today it was all there yet. I just took the heads off. Yeah. You just took the heads. You just left the rest of it there.
You know why, huh?
I guess they.
There isn't much bones on the heads.
No?
There's a lot of bones on the body, you know, but on the head, there ain't as much bones, so that's why they took the heads.
In Quatina, I lost a good rifle down the bridge somewhere. You know, there's a big lick there too,
Yeah.
right across the highway.
Yeah.
Great big lick. That's where he left his gun there someplace. He leaned against a tree, couldn't find it again.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you call that place?
By Sipe.
Oh, Sipe Creek, huh? Gee, I told you all of it, you know.
You didn't talk about fish.
That Jackson T. That's what happened.
You only got about
Fishing.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, it's chopped up in Liberty Meadows too.
Yeah.
With the John Pritchard cabin, you know, to Liberty Meadows, or Bowes Meadows. That's why they call it burnt cabin, you know. That's why I used to camp when I was staying with you. I take that pickup and I go over there. Check for Christian something. It's in Whiteman, you know. Oh, bunch of tin cans, and I got on top of that picnic table, sleeping bag, and then that's in Wismanic, you know. I put my cigarette out, and come and touch it, it's you. Down the dump. And I had a box of my lunch on the table. Damn porcupine anyway. I but some pushed my box off the table. I can't do so. I packed up again and said, "Where the hell is this place?" I got in, to look. Way out there in the bushes. And then,
Maybe he was going to get so measured.
ja, we toch zit je lekker goed in vleesje.
You and Mose used to go fishing along that river all the time. Gee, you guys would catch a lot of fish.
Yeah, we got before they put the dam in. Said Thompson Falls Dam and all the dams down. The high said to my, you know. Geez, I've seen one but this big. Frank Antoine and Pelasua and Cullooyah by Dutch Lumpy's house someplace in there. SKC-TV, don't I? Cullooyah. We got equipment and got mad. We took our fish pole and got to Cullooyah. We was going to
Leave the country.
yeah. We went down the creek and we started fishing. Yeah, that's right there by Chunch's, someplace in there. It's on Delaware. He was a big bender. Church and coming. He don't. No, he wouldn't come up after it anymore. We went back up to the house, which we got a file. Oh, yeah, and we bent it over and we tied on the stick. It was kind of high like that. It was good sahon. The water was deep. We got back down there, so you hold me by the legs. And when Maurice hold me by the pants legs, and I should come through, and I was looking like this.
Should be the other way around. He was small.
Yeah, I was small too. I wished and that time he said water would clear up, and I seen him.
God,
Every
it was a
time it
big one.
clear up, so we get very closer and closer. And I got him. When I went like this, it's sleep. Good dream. Wounded pretty bad. Oh, I said, it. Go put the fetch to miss. To move here, chin drop. I got across and I didn't care. I was all wet already. I just got loose on the creek. Fine, I got him. Hey, damn it, we had that big tunt. You must have seen it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we got all right then.
You guys start fishing every day
Yeah.
for the little ones. Huh?
Gee, there's no time to get them. You know, it's in the creek way, mightly, you know. St. Louis and Cartel Snowty, mightly.
Do you know her?
No.
I don't think
Oh, I said, witch, and he said, she's got a black shawl, black handkerchief. I see her come, she can't tell.
she look.
Away I go. We get about some brushing on the way. It's awesome. It's way. Shaw, you know, got to know him?
No.
John Vandenberg.
It's Francis and
Yes.
them's dad.
Yeah, I didn't get there.
Hmm. Well, that
They
was
found him on
his
the
mom,
track.
Martley.
Oh.
What was her last name, Martley?
I don't know.
They're both my brother and sister, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
She must be Gabe, too.
No. Louis Witt
It's way.
and
With your Johnny, the Gabe, too, huh? Oh. So what they
Charlie and John there.
was with Don Dixon. He's a geep too.
Shashale.
Oh yeah, that's when he got kicked by a horse. He went down to feed him, you know. Like this, he was going inside the corral, I guess. Kicked by a horse in the head. His wife said, gee, that's Casiucho. Somebody go down and was Pilas West in there too. It was Cecile and Peter Sancho. And I don't know, it was too long ago. It was too many moons. And Peter Sancho said, Tomato question. Too many moons. Tempo. Oh boy, should rest home. And Peter Orange was my good friend too. He would sleep, you know. It's Tidleo, Jawa. Oh, Peter Orange. Peter, Jim. John Delaware had. I think he had Chitlu pack horses. He been, that's the most miles I ever rode bareback. 29 miles from Islay to Placid Lake. High up and do like this.
Oh, oops.
My horse would trot, you know, I get mad. I get a stick and club. And you turn, and then I turn the other way around. With shorter saddles. Even pack saddles, worse. I made out of wood, you know, they like that, this sharp. I mean,
Go down to the river to trap.
south,
South
I
of
mean, Jocko River.
Or to Flathead River.
Well, I didn't travel much on
Flathead.
on this
when you were
river.
staying with Drum.
And I stayed with my uncle Chilom, and Pete Lumper was next.
Yeah.
When it was Chilom and Louis, my uncle, Louis Cullooyah. And I'd catch the bus and I'd go down to Perma. I'd get off in Perma and I'd walk down. Sometimes I'd go down with Granjo, leave me down there, and I'd walk back up. I used to go up to Battle Creek too, way up by Louis Fires.
Oh,
There was a lot of beaver in there then. Mink, muskrats. There wasn't very much sand. Cost was for the fur, you know. Sometimes you get a quarter for a muskrat, $5 for a mink, $5, $10, $15 for beaver. Well, it used to take me about three or 4 days to take my time. I was on Stichman for my lunch. You know Stichman?
yeah.
There used to be a lot of them in Missoula. We'd go get a big block, you know, for $1.50, but this big. Now you take a knife and just pound the hell out of it. You get it all busted up and maybe a hammer, break it up.
Is that what you took to the river with you?
Yeah, I have old back for.
Oh,
See, that's lasts a long time. You get a big chunk in your mouth, you know, you chew on it while you're traveling. I had a gun, 22 rifle, and pack sack, and traps, bait. And I'd camp someplace below Dixon. What was that fur buyer's name? That
Birch.
the guy who used to buy huckleberries.
Birch.
Yeah. I'd go by there. Sometimes it'd be gone. Sometimes it'd go broke. You know.
Like you don't call them bars.
Yeah.
Them, you know, we call them pool hall.
Oh, yeah.
So I and Felicity growed up in pool halls.
Oh.
Our mother just gamble and gamble and gamble all day and all most of the night.
Yeah.
Crooks, shit. That's about in the 1922. 23. When my dad died, it got worse then. My mother was never home. Then John had to support us.
So I enjoy our day. But Red Pool Hall, the Felix was running that place, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little
Barnaby.
gamble place. It's great big keg of cider. It's only the only thing you can get. Cider. I was a bootlegger. I had a big round
Felix got drunk.
I had a big round overcoat and a Boy Scout hat. I'd go in and pull out with a jug. 50 cents for a gallon cider. They're all drinking at Dan's blacksmith shop, you know, right next to the Red Bull Hall. It's Joe, yeah. Towards daylight, they would right in the corner. Dusty and
But Joe,
dirty.
you know, he was raised, so he's been away in, what was the old lady's name? Matele?
chemist.
Agnes. Yeah, but I think her name
Yeah,
was
that was
Matele.
your-
That's who raised your dad. See, he knows better than that. Supposed to be talking about the river, and here we are.
Well, talking about the river,
Yeah.
them years, people didn't go for a fish, you know. You don't hardly see anybody fishing in the river. Just trapping, that's about all, and hunting. It's me, you know. Fall hunting, you know, that's when everybody goes down. There's nobody around. You don't see anybody fishing, just trapping, going down the river. You don't see guys. Nowadays, you see everybody fishing now. You go up to Twin Lakes. Benny was telling me about Twin Lakes. Hey, there's a lot of people up there. Hippies and butchers, you know. I in Moses met some butchers up there, Hubbard Dam, last night. Yeah, they were hippies.
Is
They
that what
were
you call
hunting
them?
too.
But you see,
Now we'll get back to the fish. We get down to the big Chilena.
Back to the Chilena.
We ain't thick on that river, you know. You know, before they built that dam, I worked at the dam in 1936, 1937. And them guys died there. I was staying with Sam Hewa was batching across the track. He had a wall tent, you know, 12 by 10 by 12 or at war. It was in the winter time. And P.T. Wolf, his brother was on the graveyard shift, and my brother Frank was on the graveyard shift. About 2 o'clock in the morning, that canyon was just lit up just like daylight, floodlights, building a 17 somewhere. Somewhere across Christ. So, yeah. So, like so, when something happened up the canyon. Chin Otskazi, dust would just come down the canyon. Dust, that was just for me. It's slide rock. Yeah, I couldn't go back to sleep. We had a big stove. So to ask them, something happened up there. Maybe it's too wet. That guy's so wet, so yeah, he doesn't, to Sam, he will. Second quite to Sam.
Oh my gosh, he's been dead long time.
Like 20 moments. He was a slave workers to medalists.
He wolves died. There was two girls and two boys. Father and mother, they died in just 7 years. They all died in just 7 years, because I know the priest mentioned it, in church. He said that whole family was gone, and just the 4. I forgot the woman's name. Louise, Mary. They had. I forgot the woman's name. P.T. Wolf and Sam Wolf are the boys. See, put the Father Tolman. See, and Father Tolman died in the 40. Huh? What year did he?
50s or 60s. I don't know when he died. 50s, 60s, early 60s, 70s. I don't know.
Gotta be. Must be in the 60, huh? Early 60.
Yeah.
Shouldn't laugh about it, but I seen it happen. But this Stachora is July, down Dixon.
Hear about it?
They go by the phone and kick that pot.
Throw the pot up in the air. And on Polson, that park there, right below where they are swimming now, there used to be a lot of Indians. That used to be Indian land there. There used to be a lot of camp there. And they used to fish there. And old Baptist, he owned corn. He used to camp there all the time. He was with Cecilia then. And all them kids were small. Like Elizabeth and Agnes and them. They were all small, and they used to have their camp there. Baptist would the big camp there. These kids. Oh, and they must have sold it. It belonged to Emma Dupuy, that land. She must have sold it. That's how come they cleaned it up. Park now.
I was telling Mary Bichette, she came out of sweat. It's because luck came. Her and her. So
Sunday when she was here.
she went back Monday, yeah?
Mm.
I was
No,
telling-
she didn't camp.
Oh,
She
yes.
came early.
See,
She
I
left
was
5
early,
o'clock.
yes, and
Oh,
And she was here at 6 o'clock, and we sweat, and then she went back. Same day.
oh.
I was telling her, about Cullooyah. It's just Ireland and stairs. It's chat.
But yeah.
It's kind of bull-legged. Oh, Mary Bichette was right behind her, right behind him. You're up and guys, yeah. It's like a Joe, it's like a but you would wake us up early in the morning. He said, "Oh, it's just quarters and dimes and nickels and just kittles as I enjoy it because there's no cock sadly, So, there's another cafe that Wildcat, sits on the Wildcat. It's run by Harry Pritchard. So when I peddled to Don Pritchard, see pies, and to kind of stay, Wow. He hit all of them. All them pies was up there. Hello. That coffee. So he said, I guess breakfast. But she couldn't cook it. He doesn't need it. Small change. She couldn't cook it. Quarters and dimes and nickels. She couldn't. She do that to St. Joe too. Give him some money too. So we said, listen, with whoever we want. I had to see Joe tell the whole story. Run up and down that ditch, that's where we used to fish too. That irrigation ditch by power grounds. It was Cullooyah, we eat. We got a stick, we put a baling wire on it. See him going, wire goes right, cut right through the water. Some would cut them right in half, hit them hard. It's quite. Every place we go, it's quite. I tell him he was fast runner. I was told he was always beating me by seconds on 100 yards dash. He was a short runner, 100 yards, and I was a long distance runner. That's in intuition. He was fast. When he run in Topless, Joe went to school with that from Washington, went to school in Chemawa, Oregon, Joe used to beat him all the time and pitch in the way, golden farm, you know, where they raise hops. So it's close to it. There a lot of people bet on which side, you know. And then Joe beat him again right there. He was a fast. Every place we go, we'd run. We never walk, we just run. It's in the west, early in the morning. There's a spring water down below the house. Oh, I thought, so it's Jesus and said that water. And get a whip, take us down to that spring water. They and said it's in Oost, it's early in the morning to Joseph, down one more dive, I'm going to get out of this water. Just in my heart, I didn't tell him I was going to do that. But in the way, it's suspicious.
Big guy.
Yeah,
Big. Tall.
We didn't have no chance. So when you run that one, I'll run this one. He's going to catch one of us at the house. Oh, it's a neck right now. One more time. If we get out of the water, should take us back up. But you guys stay away
Quite
from
a
the
ways to the
stove.
house, too.
Yeah, you guys stay away from the stove.
Steep hill. You gotta walk up there.
Yeah. The monster. Abby, Frankie, the monster. Whatever happened to Abs? Is he still living too?
I don't know. I haven't seen him around.
See, there's always making moonshine down there. Cullooyah. Buggy. Hey, from Kasai. Hey, we get Kasai. Frank was driving that Cullooyah, and he was even trotting, was just running like hell. There was three of us in the front. There was a ditch there, I down the optic horse. It fell down and the buggy went over. The horse tried to get up. Frank, because Chamitas Cullooyah, is up there. Give us some money to go down on the buggy and Cullooyah. Because what, the 2 pints of moonshine, we went down, we got that 2 pints, we went back, we ran into that ditch. Okay, the horse got up. Push our buggy out of that ditch. Got in the ruck with a buggy. Yeah, this long time ago, this with Alec Vandenberg, and my brother Frank, and Pete Lamprey, Mahue. And that's the only name I know, Mahue. It was Sapia. That was it's from clay. It's kind of small. I guess they sleep all day, so getting towards dusk, so CIA officers, Pete Lamprey and Frank Antoine.
All the boys.
Yeah. They were mad. No, you can't come. You're too small. You can't run fast enough. six is not. They all have a gunny sack. Once you get back, a big sack, corn, squash, potatoes. They could say, go out steal them. Somebody's garden.
She wasn't me for me.